Another thing to be aware of with as far as concerning the paint is that sometimes they have imperfections like this. Like he kicked up a huge rock and then bam, caused that right there. And look what happened to me with.
It's true. A van was up like right in front, kicked up a rock.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to explain to you what Ford's fatal flaw is, especially with the Mustangs, and in my case, the Mustang GT. So actually, you know what, I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to bring it out of the garage so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So the one fatal flaw that I notice about Ford products or the Mustang specifically is that they make these colors too damn vibrant, and it pops, looks too good. So this car is dirty right now. I just got through taking it on a long road trip. It has bugs all over it, dust, grime, all kind of stuff. But for whatever reason, man, people, whenever they see this car, they see the Mustang, they got to get next to it, they got to get in front of it, they got to do something. And because of that, you know, you start either getting into situations where you got to go faster to go around them, or they're going to kick up road debris and mess up your car, mess up your vehicle. Or in my case, like, well, that actually happened, and I'll get into that in a little bit. Or you have stuff like birds are targeted, man. Since I've had this car, I've had at least 3 separate times, and mind you, it only has like 800 miles on it, but I've had at least 3 separate times where a bunch of birds just fly over it and poop all over it. It's like the color is so vibrant, it just, people have to look at it, or they have to get near it, or they have to do something, you know. I've seen, I went to like a restaurant, I seen like handprints on it, like people went and was probably taking pictures with it or something, you know. So that's one thing. Another thing too is that Ford they put too many little Easter eggs and stuff. So and they made this too likable, too much of like almost like a collectible, to where if you break something or something happens, you're only going to want to replace it with OEM parts, right? So I'll show you right now. This is my OEM glass. See, it says Ford right there. It has the see-through there. Well, all of them have the see-through where you can see the VIN. But then it has this on the glass right here, and a little pony right there. And as I was telling you, I was actually riding in the car. I had Will Motivation with me. We were heading out to a location. You guys will see some of what's happening. You'll probably see it on his channel. So go subscribe to Will Motivation. You'll see what's happening on his channel. But yeah, this truck, this like van, I saw him when he was pulled up next to me, and then he just kind of, we were on the highway, and then he sped up, and he had to get like around in front of me. You know, he had to get like in front for whatever reason. I don't know why. And when he did get in front, he kicked up a huge rock, and then bam, caused that right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. So yeah, huge rock chip. I heard it when it hit. It was like pow, like it was loud. And I don't know, let me see. I think this is actually, yeah, this is actually solid glass. Like this is, so in some of the cars when I do the glass check, when I do like, it's not that solid, but on this Mustang it's pretty solid. So it really hit the glass really hard. And yeah, man. So already I called up Safelite. We're going to replace it. And at first, so here's another thing. So if you go ahead and actually, you know what, before I even get into that, let me put in a clip of when this happened. So with Will in the car so you guys can see. Yeah, I can't believe this, y'all. So you guys remember when I had the Type R and I had like something hit the glass and I was so mad, had to switch out the windshield. Same thing happened again in the Mustang. And look what happened to me with.
It's true. A van was up like right in front, kicked up a rock.
And then bam. And it happened just as I was telling him how much I enjoy driving the Mustang. So so I think I need to stop complimenting my cars, because as soon as I do that, God is like, oh, you like this? Boom!
Make sure your temper is.
You know what I'm saying? Keep me even keel, like, you know.
I was
But
gonna say I could look for the windshield if you want. I'm sure they can't be that expensive.
yeah, no, I get it sorted.
One that has a
Yeah, I want to get the same Mustang. Yeah, so that's another thing, guys. Let me know if I go with like Safe Light or something. Is it still going to come with that Mustang logo on the windshield? Because I want to make sure that I get that. But yeah, so that's our Mustang update of the day. We got to go get a new windshield now. So yeah, that was when it actually happened in real time. It literally just happened, and I recorded it just so you guys can see. Because I know when I tell these stories and stuff, like, unless I have the videos to show you, a lot of you guys like probably don't even believe it happened. But that's exactly what happened, right? So now that, you know, I'm getting the windshield replaced, I was wondering, I was like, man, is it going to come back with the Ford logo on there and with this little pony on here? Because to me, that just makes the car that much more special, because they also have something like that on the back windshield. Thank God ain't nothing happened to the back windshield, because that would be a lot more expensive. But yeah, it has these on here, and it's nice touches, you know. And they got the Ford logo on there, and this is a Carlex window right there. But it's a, you know, for the rear windshield. But yeah, it's like, man, I don't want to get this replaced and then all of a sudden it doesn't have the Ford logo on there, it doesn't have the pony. It's just gonna feel weird, you know. So due diligence for you guys. Like, let's say you having insurance replace your glass and you just call it in, and you think it's like, okay, you don't have to pay for it or anything. That you're not gonna get the OEM glass. You're gonna get an aftermarket glass, right? It's gonna be like from some generic brand, or it's probably gonna be from the same brand, but it's just not gonna be the OEM Ford. So it's not gonna have, it won't have the Ford on there. I confirmed that. Like, I actually called in the Safe Light and I was like, hey, my glass, is it coming with the Ford logo and the pony on there? And they were like, nope. You know, unless you specifically call in and ask for the OEM windshield, like, it does not come with that. And to get the OEM windshield, I basically had to spend like an extra 280 bucks. So to me, it's worth it. So I went ahead and I just paid the extra 280 bucks. And yeah, that's what it's going to take to replace the glass on here and get the Mustang back to how it was stock. And they have to do a huge recalibration. So, because I don't know if you guys can see, there's like sensors and stuff right in there, you know. Like, I don't know if you can see that one too. So there's sensors and stuff in there that they have to recalibrate for the braking and, you know, all the eyesight stuff. So they got to do all that stuff. So it's not just a simple installation like where they just swap out the glass. They also have to recalibrate some stuff, go into your system settings and all of that, and that takes a while. So yeah, I went ahead and I did. Another cool thing too is that with depending on your insurance, but I know with Progressive, you can have them, they have their own connection with Safe Light, so you can basically just contact them. In the state of Florida, it's free. They'll replace your windshield for free, and they can come to your house and do it, which is what I opted to do. I opted to have them just come to the house and replace it, or you can go into one of their centers, whichever one you prefer. But yeah, that's what I opted to do. But yeah, so it's kind of one of those double-edged sword with Ford, man. Like, they make these cars like, if you look at the Grabber Blue, even their white pops, like, even their white pops are like a little bit harder. Like if you look at the white on our Mazda, and you look at like a white on a Ford Expedition or a Ford Explorer, the Ford Explorer pops a little bit more. It's the same thing with the Race Red pops, Grabber Blue pops. Like, you can look at Rapid Blue and Boost Blue from Honda. You can look at Rapid Blue on Chevy, and then look at Grabber Blue on the Mustang, and the Grabber Blue just pops a little bit more, man. It's just something about their colors that are vibrant and makes you want to stop and look. And I'm going to prove something in our next video. I'll show you something. We're going to go grab Joanna. She's like a model that's been on our channel before, and this is like a base GT, but we're going to compare it to a 2022 like practically brand new Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red Eye Jailbreak Edition. Super expensive car, like $100,000 plus car to our Mustang GT, which is like a $47,000 car, and let her choose which one she likes better. And I'm telling you, don't be surprised if she goes Mustang, because I'm telling you, in person, this color just hits. It hits hard, man. The downside is, well, the upside, it will get you a lot of attention. It does look good. The downside, it will get you a lot of attention. You could, you know, potentially get a lot of attention from like 5.0, and you know what I'm talking about, from the fun stoppers. You can get a lot of attention from them. You can get a lot of attention just from people on the road, you know, that would do like what happened with me. This guy was like, first he was in the back of me, then he was on the side of me, then he had to get right in front of me and kick up that rock that messed up my glass, that have me making this whole video. So I guess shout out to you, you know, because I'm making this whole video because of you, because you were like the last straw. Because the birds, I was already going to do a video. I was like, man, why do birds keep pooping on the cars? Like, they just, out of all the cars I've had, they just pick this one out of every other car, you know? So it's just something about this color that just draws the eye, man. Like, it's a dope color, but it does come with the consequences. But yeah, man, that's it for this one. Like, I had to make this video just to kind of like let you guys know the color on these Mustangs and from Ford products, they hit different. They're different from other colors. So beware. Know that if you're getting ready to buy one of these cars, it will get a lot of attention. The color just hits that much harder. And if you own one of these, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, people might not even be a fan of the brand or be a fan of Mustang, but if you get one of these bright colors from them, they're going to look at it. They're going to stop and look at it because it looks good. But yeah, man, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Race car friends out. Another thing to be aware of with, as far as concerning the paint, is that sometimes they have imperfections like this. Like, you see it right there. So I noticed that from the factory, as we got it, that's the way it is, you know. So sometimes there's little flaws like that on these Mustangs. But on the good side, coming from somebody that had a Camaro SS 1 Elite as well as a Type R, man, it is great for getting groceries. You know, it does a pretty good job getting groceries, so not mad at that at all. But yeah, beware the paint though, beware the paint.